Ladies and gentlemen, at some point within the past couple of years, Trump obtained Hunter's laptop from you-know-where. So this is the Washington Examiner in July of 2021, actually. Trump claims he's seen Hunter's laptop from you-know-where, makes Al Capone look like a baby. The interesting thing here, ladies and gentlemen, is that watch the segment I did at 8 a.m. According to the Times, the Washington Examiner, Hunter will be indicted or charged very soon for crimes associated with tax evasion. That's according to writers who are lifelong Democrats. So this is an issue that is happening. It's the biggest story in politics that really nobody can wrap their minds around because it is impossible. It's like an impossible event to imagine that Democrats would indict Hunter. It's something that it's impossible to conceive. Things don't usually work that way. You'll have James Comey, the Honorable James Comey, saying, well, no reasonable prosecutor would indict. So, although Madam Secretary broke laws, there were servers with siphoning top secret and special access program intelligence. But Trump is a former president who had the power to declassify and classify according to the Constitution and Supreme Court precedent. Oh my God. So they go after Trump in terms of they go after him at Mar-a-Lago. They obtain boxes of classified data from a former president. There's a precedent of former presidents keeping classified data. Bill Clinton did. And they always try to say, well, it's different. It's not the same. Like, no. There's already hypocrisy. The precedent shows massive hypocrisy. You can already see that. Okay, so you're not going to go after a former president who's the commander-in-chief according to the Constitution and according to Supreme Court rulings who can classify or declassify even verbally. And if you didn't hear him verbally declassify, good luck trying to prosecute a president on that. Okay, not so with the Secretary of State or Vice President. Also, you have the issue of Hunter and people Hunter's in connection with. He's basically a walking national security risk. But again, evidence in the form of emails, in the form of money flow, in the form of transactions that financial institutions investigate on their own, even before the DOJ got involved. And emails showing clear violations of the law. You'd have to read them. If you read the New York Post emails within the laptop from you-know-where, you would see laws were being broken. But nobody on the left read the New York Post articles or writing or investigative journalism. Why? Because Twitter and government officials in the Democratic Party suspended the New York Post. Why? Because it was the truth. The truth is apparently always a plot by the Kremlin. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting how another country always wants you to know the truth about the Democratic Party just to help Trump? How does that work? And the truth is actually a euphemism now, or there's a euphemism that really means the truth. It's called information that misinforms. Or information that could be aimed at manipulating American voters who are impressionable people. And so that's national security now. It's not keeping the country safe from all these problems. It's the morally superior, highly educated liberal sensibilities infused within national security now. But we're seeing a sea change and a paradigm shift. We have James Comer, House Oversight, Jim Jordan, House Judiciary. You have a whole bunch of people now. Matt Gaetz, McCarthy is doing an excellent job. I mean, he ladies and gentlemen, he is doing an excellent job. And that's because of the 15 rounds that's a big part of that is that he knows that with one Republican, he could be replaced. But hit subscribe to this channel right now. According to the Washington Examiner, Trump had already obtained Hunter's laptop. He already saw everything there. And Al Capone was like nothing, a baby compared to Hunter. Anyway, hit subscribe to this channel, 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. every single day. I should have a live stream tonight. I think I'll do a live stream tonight. So be here for the live stream at about 9 p.m. Pacific. 9:30 p.m. Pacific. Be here for the live stream. But 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. every day on this channel. Get just for my loyal viewers, and I can't thank you enough. Just remember, every single day, wherever you are in the world, Australia, Canada, Nigeria, anywhere, India, if you watch this channel, God bless you and thank you. And I feel honored and blessed. But 8 a.m. Pacific time could be your evening. Just 8 a.m. Pacific time and 11 a.m. Pacific. Just set your dial clock to that. And you can just always expect forever videos on here, H.A. Goodman, of over 203, almost 204,000 subscribers at 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. every day Pacific time. Then you have 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. on H.A. Goodman's other channel. To my Patreons, thank you so very much. If you want to support my work, my Patreon link is below. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. And go to hagoodman.com to read my writing on The Hill, The Huffington Post, Salon, The Jerusalem Post, The Federalist, and other publications. You can become part of a newsletter there. And ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? Be here tonight for the live stream. We'll talk about a lot of things. Trump claims he's seen Hunter's laptop from you-know-where. The laptop from you-know-where, you look at that thing, there's more criminal activity on that laptop than Al Capone if he had a laptop. He was a baby compared to what I was able to see. The laptop hard drive allegedly belonging to Hunter were given to a computer shop in April 2019. The Bureau seized the laptop last year. Giuliani also obtained a copy. So, notice how the truth about, and like I say, you know what? God bless you. Democrat, socialist, it doesn't matter. Communist, God bless you if you're watching this channel. Conservative, Trump Republican, I'm voting for Trump. God bless you. It doesn't matter where you are on the political spectrum. Have a beautiful and wonderful and joyful and prosperous 2023. You know, that being said, I'm trying to put out more, good, positive vibes, even within a critique of American politics that comes from my own vantage point. I saw what takes place on the left. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you happen to be stumbling upon this and you're on the left or socialist, communist, Bernie supporter, whatever, progressive, I was there at that time. I was never a communist or socialist, but I would consider a progressive or a liberal Democrat my whole life. Then became more, progressive over the years. And then I said, wait a second, these policies don't work. Furthermore, the policies are being used by the Democratic Party to ensure that people don't vote Green Party. AOC, Bernie Sanders, they exist, and your favorite pundit on the left making, with 1 million to 4 million subs, making 40, 50, 60 grand a month, promising Medicare for all, knowing very well that no matter what happens, is vote blue no matter who, regurgitating CNN. That's a racket. Cheating Bernie Sanders and then blaming the Kremlin? You'd have to be an imbecile to believe that. But very smart people will believe what they want to believe. The cognitive dissonance will be impenetrable if it suits their biases. Some people will disown friends and family because their religion, they've replaced God with the Democratic Party, media, mainstream, being accepted. There used to be a time in punk music or rock and roll where it was good not to be. It was good to be an individual, not to be accepted by most people. It was actually a good thing. You could be yourself. Not for the sake of just being annoying or hurtful, but being yourself. Listening to great music that nobody liked. Now, if you don't follow the herd, it's a big problem. If you vote Trump Republican, you're using critical thinking skills. You're not adhering to the absurd mania and hysteria. Trump means this. No, that's according to aging Hollywood directors who vote blue no matter who and who are okay with a new McCarthy era, who worship intel agencies, who have a statue of the intel chiefs and Democratic politicians, and they just worship. That's these absurd narratives, these claims about Trump. Oh, he's the embodiment of everything bad. He's terrible for the democracy. He's an authoritarian. These are the rantings of people who want this to be true. They loved Trump with The Apprentice. Notice how Hollywood loved The Apprentice, but suddenly Trump became an obstacle to them because he defeated Clinton. Then it was, oh my God. Does Trump are there things that he shouldn't have said? Yeah. Donald Trump, I love him, but he shouldn't have gone after LeBron James or NFL athletes. These are the things he shouldn't have done. He should not have done it. He should not have said those things. He could have communicated. There was a moment in 2017, 2018, he could have communicated in a different way. When they tried to lie about what he said, oh, you said both sides. He condemned those people numerous times within the transcript. If he had just, in a calm manner, in a more eloquent manner, expressed himself, all the good things he did, record low poverty, record low unemployment, allocating more funding to historically black colleges and universities than any president ever, making the funding permanent, Trump did. Signing an executive order combating anti-Semitism on college campuses. These are amazing things that he did. First president stepped foot in North Korea. These are amazing things, but his personality was utilized by media to paint him into something he's not. So, people care more about image than the bottom line in politics. You could be your policies can be terrible. Biden's policies in terms of the economy and foreign policy are catastrophic, but he represents power and influence for Democrats. So suddenly they're good. Trump objectively had a better foreign policy and economic policy, especially if you have a liberal vantage point, a traditionally liberal vantage point on foreign policy. He's much better. He didn't start a military intervention. He opposed the Lincoln Project, never-ending failed wars and counterinsurgency conflicts. A Doha Agreement he negotiated. He negotiated the Doha Agreement. And Biden was forced to pull Americans when he voted for it 20 years ago to bring Americans there forever. And he completely botched that. Those 13 Americans should be alive today. And those 100 Afghans should be alive today. But Biden was asked the help of our mortal adversaries. Only his State Department would do that. But anyway, hit subscribe right now. Be here for the live stream tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And you have a situation where this is, we're going to be front and center talking about all of this on H.A. Goodman and H.A. Goodman's other channel. This is a huge paradigm shift, and people will know the truth. Thanks to Elon Musk, really, and some courageous journalists and writers. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. Definitely be here today at around 4 p.m. 3 to 4 p.m. I always have a follow-up to what's going on, and then I have more videos throughout the day here on this channel. Thanks, everybody.